So when you have multiple emotional traumatic scenarios happening at the same time, your reaction can be the same as someone messing up on the battlefield. That is, they freeze, they don't do anything, or they try and solve all the things at the same time. Same thing can happen in business. I don't know what to do, what should I focus on? And they don't do anything, or they try and solve all their problems at the same time. Life, the same thing can happen. So when we as humans get hit with multiple emotional attacks, or like psychological attacks, it's like you lost your job, you lost your girlfriend, you found out that you've got some sickness that's going on, and all those three things happen at the same time. Look, if one of them happens, you lose your job, you got your girl, you're okay. You lose your girl, you still go to work, you got your job, you're okay. But when you lose both those things, that's a huge hit to your emotional stability. And then on top of that, you find out that you're sick. And then on top of that, the mortgage is due, and now you're a couple days late. So these are like problems, but they're not just normal problems. They're emotional problems, and they hit you at an emotional level. So when you have 5, 6, 7 emotional things that are dragging you down, prioritize and execute. Okay, what's the biggest issue that I have right now? How can I start to address that? What can I do to get to a better place with that particular issue?
When you break, you have the opportunity to show the world, the whole world, what you are really made of. If you break, it means it's time to fortify your will to make it stronger. And look, there's all kinds of different ways to break. You can break physically, you can break mentally, you can break your heart, you can break your spirit, and none of those are fun, and all of those are gonna leave a mark. But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory, or it can be the mark of defeat. Because every time you break, and in every way that you break, while it's a chance, it's definitely a chance for you to give up and for you to just to fall apart. But there's also opportunity. There's opportunity to get stronger and get smarter and get faster and get tougher and get more stable and get more resilient and get better. So if you break, the fight isn't over. In fact, if you break, the fight is just beginning. And as you crawl up and out of that dismal and wretched place, you're covered in blood and sweat and dirt and filth as you rise above what you were. And as you take the form of who you are supposed to be, you will see that in the very act of standing up, in the very act of fighting on, you will become